Good morning, all. Thank you, Martha, and thank you so much, Karina, for that lovely presentation. So yes, my name is Bryan Michuki, and together with Karina, we work for the United Nations Environmental Program, and I'm actually a youth and education advocacy officer leading a project on plastic pollution and marine litter called the Titanus Plastic Challenge Badge. So I'll turn off my screen so that I can share, I'll turn off my video so that I can share my screen. Maybe you can confirm if you're able to see my screen?
Yes, we can see your screen.
Great. So yes, like I mentioned earlier, I'm leading a very exciting project in Africa, Asia, and the Caribbean called the Titanus Plastic Challenge Badge. And so far, we have about 400,000 youth on board, and the number is still growing. So the Titanus Plastic Challenge Badge is a global initiative developed by the United Nations Environmental Program that seeks to increase awareness and educate young people on challenges and solutions related to the production and use of single-use plastics. So the project was actually started in 2019 when the former Prime Minister of UK, Madam Theresa May, came to Kenya and actually officiated the project at the UNEP complex in Gigiri, Nairobi. Since then, like I mentioned earlier, we have over 430,000 young people who started the badge in about 32 countries in Africa, Asia, and the Caribbean. And soon, in January, we will be going to about 10 countries in the Pacific region. The objectives of the program are actually just to engage youth across the globe to address issues on plastic pollution and also educate young individuals on single-use plastics and to take actions that will reduce land and marine plastics. Our third objective is to also motivate youth to alter their behavior and norms at individual levels and community levels. So the aim of the badge is actually to support our partners. We have three main partners. That's the World Scouts Association movement. In Kenya, I know a lot of youth are actually scouts. They go through that scouting program in early years. So for me personally, I was actually a scout, a Sungura scout. So one of our main partners is actually the Scouts, and we also have the Girl Guides and Junior Achievement. And like Karina, we also work with university students for this project. So the aim of the badge is to support these partners so that they can take action to reduce single-use plastics in their lives, and to also ask their schools, their churches, temples, mosques to reduce it in their communities, and then raise the issue upstream with plastic producers and their representatives. So we are currently at phase 3. And on your screen, you can see we started with the pilot phase where we reached about 35,000 participants. We started the project here in Kenya, quickly scaled up to our neighboring counterparts in East Africa, including Uganda and Tanzania and Mauritius, and also went to West Africa in Ghana. So with that, we reached about 35,000 participants. Phase 2 became a bit bigger because we reached over 200,000 participants in about 28 countries. And phase 3 is actually now even bigger. As I mentioned earlier, the program keeps on growing. So currently, as at now, we are actually at about 214,000 participants, and the number is expected to cross 250K by end of December in 32 countries. So the Titanus Plastic Challenge Badge actually has 3 levels of activities, and level 1 is entry level. We call it the entry level. So it's about changing your personal behavior. Here at UNEP, we believe that every change starts with you and me. So entry level gives you an opportunity to audit your plastic habits and organize fun activities with your friends, including movie nights. It could be virtual, just to learn more about plastic problems. Once you finish these cool activities in level 1, you scale up to level 2, which is now leader level. And basically, leader level is inspiring your community. This could be raising it in your school, organizing cleanups, organizing a school assembly where a fantastic speaker like your headmaster or your head teacher could talk about plastic campaign. And also do some really cool poster campaigns because the youth really are into social media. And we could do a poster campaign on plastic pollution and post it on your Instagram, IG, Facebook, TikTok challenge, you name it all, and just send it to your friends, and it could go viral. And then once you're done with inspiring your community, you now become a Titanic champion, and that's level 3. We call it the leader, the champion level. So basically, you're raising it now with companies or politicians. You could probably select maybe 3 shops that you regularly visit at your place of stay, at your home, and ask them to kindly reconsider the plastic that they sell or provide on their premises, and just discuss on the possible alternatives. So we believe in the youth. We strongly believe in the youth, and the Titanas project is all about the youth. The youth are change makers, and 16%, of the global population is the youth. So you can create the future you want by being agents of change, and here's why. The youth are not restricted in their thinking. They're actually very good in modern technology. They are not afraid to ask questions. They are very energetic and creative, and they think innovatively. So we really believe in the youth. And last but not least, youth, most of the youth are actually passionate and very collaborative. So on your screen there, these are the main partners that we work with, including FAO. I mentioned the Scouts, Girl Guides, Engineer Achievement, WWF and CE, our partners from India. And then we have very great support from the Ministry of Environment and Forest and Climate Change, MOFEC, from India. We're also in Abu Dhabi, that's the environmental agency. So you can see those 2 partners are government oriented. So we really have overwhelming support from governments. We also have Nat Geo, the Caribbean Youth Environment Network, and also Ocean Heroes. Yes, so like I mentioned earlier, we're in 32 countries, 40 partnerships. We have 2,500 plus institutions. We have amazing key advocacy stories that we can share. But because of time, I chose to highlight on 3. We have this lovely young lady called Alicia Mora, who's actually a Girl Guide from Kenya. So Alicia Mora joined the Titanas Plastic Challenge Badge in 2019, yes. And she has been going around the schools, talking to pupils, students, teachers, and even university students about the dangers associated with plastic pollution and marine litter. Alicia Mora has actually so far trained 5,000 young people, mostly girls, because she's a Girl Guide, and the impact is visible. She has been organizing sensitization events within her community to do street cleanups and giving solutions on better ways to dispose waste. She's also encouraging them to avoid and to stop and refuse using single-use plastics. She has successfully witnessed schools from environmental clubs. She's also done a lot of poster campaigns. But the most exciting part about Alicia Mora, she actually approached the Kisii County governor, because Alicia Mora is from Kisii County, and actually talked to the county government, and they agreed to install rubbish and plastic collection points within the county, just to reduce the plastic menace in Kisii County. We also have Pankaj Varsani. Pankaj Varsani is an amazing chap. He's from Strathmore University. And when we started the Plastic Titanas, Alicia and Pankaj were the first cohort to join the training of trainers. So Pankaj is the current outgoing president of Strathmore Environmental and Sustainability Club. He's also the head trainer for Plastic Titanas champion at Strathmore University. He's actually a Titana champion. What Pankaj did, he actually lobbied for Strathmore University to ban plastic straws in the cafeteria and switch to bamboo and other alternatives, which was a big milestone for Strathmore University to be one among the first universities in this region. Last but not least, we have Sneha. We normally call her Sneha the crocodile girl. She's from India. And actually, Sneha studies in a university in India called the Maharaja Sayajirao University. I hope I've not butchered that name. But yeah, so there's a stream that passes in a university. And long time ago, there used to be crocodiles, but they actually disappeared because the river and the stream became so polluted. So Sneha and her friends actually started doing a cleanup in the filthy river. And you won't believe it that crocodiles actually came back after a while. And so even the university had to create safety precaution measures because now the crocodiles came back after Sneha and her friends actually led a cleaning campaign on the river. And Sneha is actually a Titan champion. So these are some of the pictures action doing cleanups during an award ceremony here in Nairobi. And we are actually receiving great success stories with time. We have an extensive toolkit, which I'll actually share on the screen, which is actually available in about 13 different languages, including English, Spanish, we have Swahili as well. So I can share that on the link. And once you are done with the Titanus Plastic Challenge badge, you get really cool merchandise, including a Titanus Plastic Challenge badge, which is made from reclaimed plastic. I think it's the only one of its kind. And you also get digital certificates and also cool merchandise, like the t-shirt I'm actually wearing for Plastic Titanus. Thank you so much. I'm more than happy to receive any questions on the chat box. I will also leave my email address so that you can be able to contact me. I'll hand it over back to Martha, and thank you all.